How's it going, everybody? The PlayStation July savings sale is running from now until July 15th, and there's a ton of absolute bangers on sale for up to 90% off. Every day I put together lists of the top games you can get at a deep discount, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss tomorrow's video. Alright, with that out of the way, that's enough yapping from me, so let's get straight into it. For $36, 40% off, Cult of the Lamb, The One Who Waits, bundles the base game with 5 DLC packs, Cultist, Heretic, Sinful, Pilgrim, and Woolhaven, casting you as a possessed lamb building a cult of woodland followers, performing dark rituals and spreading the word across 4 mysterious regions. Venture into randomly generated dungeons, defeat rival cult leaders, and balance base building with roguelite combat as you ascend to become the one true lamb god. It's an 84 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. For $15, 40% off, Roboquest is a fast-paced FPS roguelite set in a post-apocalyptic 2700, where a reactivated guardian robot and a young scavenger named Max explore mysterious caverns crawling with evil bots. Play solo or in 2-player co-op, blasting through randomly generated levels across multiple Guardian classes, building synergistic upgrades, wielding diverse weapons, and unlocking persistent base camp upgrades to push further each run. It's an 85 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 45 hours to platinum. For $24, 60% off. Bobble, 4 Friends, The Baron is Back brings the legendary Bubble Dragon duo back for 200 stages of classic arcade platforming, 100 from the base game and 100 brand new Baron stages, playing solo or in 4-player couch co-op. Collect Extend bubbles to upgrade skills like lightning and bomb bubbles, exploit air currents, and enjoy the original 1986 arcade game included as a bonus. It's a 72 on OpenCritic, and I'm not sure about trophy difficulty or time to platinum as it's such a small sample size. For $14, 45% off, Lost in Random: The Eternal Die is an action roguelite where Queen Alexandra embarks on a vengeful quest through the twisted world of random, guided by her living die companion Fortune. Engage in real-time combat with 4 upgradable weapons, roll Fortune to trigger risk-reward dice mechanics and powerful card abilities, and battle through 4 ever-changing biomes filled with relics, wager games, and ruthless bosses. It's an 81 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $22, 50% off, the Slime Rancher Rainbow Bundle includes both games, following Beatrix LeBeau as she wrangles adorable slimes and builds an interstellar ranch across the far, far range and the vibrant new environments of Rainbow Island. Discover new slime species, build inventive gadgets, uncover hidden secrets, and expand your ranch in 2 delightful sandbox adventures full of exploration, customization, and lighthearted charm. It's a 77 average on OpenCritic, average trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 60 hours to get both platinums. For $19, 35% off, Gal Guardians: Servants of the Dark is a Metroidvania set in the Demon Realm, where maids Kirika and Masha join their weakened master Maxim to reclaim his destroyed castle amid a demonic civil war. Explore interconnected environments, switch between ranged demonic guns and close-range whip attacks, revive vassals to strengthen your base, craft demon relics, and take on challenging bosses solo or in local and online co-op. It's an 84 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 30 hours to platinum. For $39, 35% off, Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition Premium Edition celebrates 25 years of the legendary strategy series with 4K graphics, a remastered soundtrack, and over 45 civilizations across over 200 hours of campaigns, skirmishes, and online multiplayer. The Premium Edition bundles the base game with 8 expansions including Lords of the West, Dynasties of India, The Three Kingdoms, Return of Rome, and more for the ultimate AoE 2 experience. It's a 91 on Game Rankings, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 120 hours to platinum. For $12, 50% off, Chronicles of Two Heroes: Amaterasu's Wrath is a retro-inspired action platformer set in feudal Japan, where siblings Kensei the Samurai and Ayame the Kunoichi infiltrate Osaka to steal the 3 sacred treasures from the tyrannical goddess Amaterasu and Empress Himiko. Switch between the 2 in real time, Kensei for close katana combat, Ayame for agility and ranged attacks, and unlock up to 20 abilities as you battle Ronin and Yokai. It's a 74 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $12, 60% off, Windlands 2 is a first-person VR grappling hook exploration game where you soar through the breathtaking ruins of a fallen world, armed with hooks and a bow, on a mission to destroy gigantic titans and save the world from an ancient danger. Play solo or swing through the skies with friends in co-op as you master fluid, exhilarating movement across stunningly realized open environments. It's a 72 on OpenCritic, and I'm not sure about trophy difficulty or time to platinum as it's such a small sample size. For $11, 25% off, Grind Survivors is a relentless action roguelite where you battle endless waves of hellspawn as a towering demon hunter across post-apocalyptic biomes, dodging bullet hell chaos and stacking powerful upgrades with every run. Loot procedurally generated weapons with unique stats and traits, fuse them at the forge for devastating perk combos, and push your build to the absolute limit in infinitely scaling endless mode. It's an 80 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 65 hours to platinum. For $14, 20% off, BrokenLore Follow is a psychological first-person horror experience following Anne as she confronts the inner demons born from a painful past and a suffocating relationship with her overpowering mother. Atmospheric exploration and environmental storytelling drive an emotionally intense horror experience exploring self-acceptance, eating disorders, body dysmorphia, and feelings of worthlessness. It's a 75 on OpenCritic, and I'm not sure about trophy difficulty or time to platinum as it's such a small sample size. For $10, 65% off, Azure Striker Gunvolt 3 is a high-speed 2D action game where you switch on the fly between returning hero Gunvolt and new protagonist Kieran, tackling dozens of challenging stages and formidable bosses packed with unique hazards and attack patterns in this acclaimed series. Master over 150 image pulses, collectible summons, and equipment drawn from Gunvolt's memories, combining them strategically to gain the upper hand in every encounter. It's an 80 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $22, 75% off, the Assassin's Creed Valhalla and Immortals Phoenix Rising bundle pairs two acclaimed open-world adventures, Valhalla, where you become a legendary Viking raider unleashing epic raids, brutal combat, and settlement building across a Dark Age world, and Immortals Phoenix Rising, where you wield godly powers against iconic mythological beasts in a vibrant, stylized Greek world as the god's last hope. It's an 81 average on OpenCritic, average trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 140 hours to finish both games. For $12, 60% off, The Oregon Trail is a modern reimagining of the iconic classic where you build and name a party of travelers, each with unique skills and personalities, and guide them through blizzards, dysentery, snake bites, and hundreds of random events across 15 journeys and 7 historically inspired quests. Manage health, morale, and supplies, hunt, fish, and raft treacherous rivers in a beautiful blend of pixel art and 3D environments. It's a 78 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $16, 60% off, Cotton Reboot brings Japan's beloved cute-em-up mascot back in stunning HD, letting you choose between a beautiful HD reboot mode with a remixed soundtrack or the authentic pixel-perfect X68000 original mode as Cotton and fairy companion Silk blast through waves of enemies in one of Japan's most iconic shooting series. Approachable but difficult to master, with online high-score competition and a fully arranged or original soundtrack. It's a 76 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 5 hours to platinum. For $25, 50% off, Gamedec Definitive Edition is an award-winning cyberpunk isometric RPG set in 22nd century Warsaw, where you play as a game detective solving crimes inside virtual worlds where the line between life and death is blurred. Gather intel from witnesses and suspects, make choices that continuously shape the narrative without judgment, and unravel deceptive schemes in a richly layered world exploring the darker side of human nature. It's a 73 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 25 hours to platinum. For $30, 40% off, the RoboCop Rogue City collection bundles both games plus all bonus content, letting you step into the role of the legendary part-man, part-machine hero to restore justice to chaotic old Detroit in Rogue City and infiltrate the Omni Tower against elite mercenaries and unfinished business. Exclusive bonus items, including alternate weapon versions and prototype armor sets, expand customization across both titles. It's a 72 average on OpenCritic, average trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 25 hours to get both platinums. For $16, 20% off, Iron Meat is a brutal, fast-paced run-and-gun shooter inspired by classic arcade games, where you battle the meat, an all-consuming interdimensional biomass, across 9 gore-soaked levels packed with bullet barrages, mutated enemies, and colossal multi-phase bosses. Bring a friend and couch co-op for double the firepower, and unlock over 30 hilariously wild character skins like shark heads on robot bodies or demon-winged cowboys. It's an 80 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $20, 60% off, Carmen Sandiego Deluxe Edition celebrates 40 years of the iconic franchise with a globe-trotting detective adventure where Carmen and Acme form an uneasy alliance to bring down Vile. Glide across rooftops, crack safes, decode messages, and track suspects with night vision and thermal tools across iconic destinations from Rio to Tokyo, with an exclusive 40th anniversary caper and 2 cosmetic skins included. It's a 70 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 20 hours to 100%, no platinum for this one. For $11, 40% off, KinnikuNeko Super Muscle Cat is a hilariously absurd 2D platformer starring a bodybuilder cat who must punch, climb, and meow his way through an alien army that has invaded Earth and captured all its inhabitants alongside friends Lemon and Kata. Packed with goofy humor, charismatic characters, minigames, hidden secrets, and a visual style paying tribute to 90s Japanese anime, it's a lovingly ridiculous adventure with an awesome soundtrack. It's a 76 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 5 hours to platinum. For $14, 20% off, Stay Out of the House is a VHS-style stealth slasher horror where you wake up caged in the home of a sadistic butcher and have 3 days to escape, hiding in vents, picking locks, setting traps, and scavenging tools while evading an intelligent, hammer-wielding AI that can hear your every move. Uncover dark secrets as you explore, find clues about why he chose you, and pray you stumble upon the revolver before he finds you first. It's an 84 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $16, 60% off, Freedom Wars Remastered is a high-octane action RPG where convicts fight to reduce their million-year sentences and survive in a dystopian future where being alive is considered a crime. You'll wield the Thorn and team up with allies in your Warden Cyborg accessory to battle colossal enemies across desolate cities, engaging in fast-paced, three-dimensional combat that demands precision, strategy, and teamwork. It's a 74 on game rankings, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 75 hours to platinum. For $28, 20% off, Abiotic Factor drops you in a sprawling underground research complex where you play as a gate scientist surviving a catastrophic containment breach against supernatural and interdimensional threats. Explore massive labs, construct bases, and craft everything from rudimentary traps to advanced laser weaponry, all while balancing survival, resource management, and teamwork with up to 6 players in a multiplayer open-world environment. It's an 84 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 70 hours to platinum. For $16, 60% off, the Heavy Rain and Beyond Two Souls collection is a narrative-driven adventure bundle delivering 2 emotionally intense, choice-driven stories where every decision shapes the outcome and leads to dramatically different endings. In Heavy Rain, you control 4 interconnected characters in a gripping psychological thriller, while Beyond Two Souls follows Jodie Holmes across key moments of her life. It's an 81 average on game rankings, average trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 40 hours to get both platinums. For $16, 20% off, Adorable Adventures is a relaxing third-person exploration game where you play as Boris, a curious baby boar using his developing sense of smell to navigate beautiful Savannah-inspired environments and reunite with his siblings after a forest fire. Follow scent trails, solve personality-based puzzles to convince each sibling to join you, and enjoy side activities like time trials and photography in a heartwarming story with full voiceover. It's a 78 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. Alright, that's it for today's list, everybody. If you've played any of these already, drop your thoughts in the comments. Your insights help others find great games too, it's not just mine. As always, I want to thank all my channel members for their generous support, but to all you out there who watch, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff as well, thank you. You're the reason I'm still having fun making all these videos every day, and I'm genuinely grateful for each and every one of you out there. If you can spare $1 a month, you get early access to all my videos, and it helps me out more than you know. But I know times are tough out there, so all I do ask is, if you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with any new sales stuff that I put out, leave a like, and comment down below if you've got any of these platinums or plan on going for any of them.